What's up, YouTube gang? Are you wanting to get Lifeblooms but don't know the best farming route? Well, I'm about to change that for all of you. First off, you want to teleport to the Earthcrag gate, and then you want to make your way over just to the right of this rock above these trees right here. There you will find 2 Lifeblooms that are there waiting for you, as well as a Lifejewel that's literally just above on these rocks. So that's already 2, maybe if you get lucky, you can get some really good stuff from your Lifeblooms. And then you get a Lifebloom Jewel. So if you're trying to get life motes as well, that's even better because you'll be getting yourself not only mining experience, gathering experience, but getting yourself a lot of good stuff. We're gonna head on to the second spot. First spot again is right next to this rock above these trees. Now we're gonna be running down just closer to the road because there is 2 more Lifebloom spots here, and once they were taken, no, they're not right. So it is just above this tree pass right here. Be careful because you will get lynxes though. But I imagine most of you are about this level, so it probably won't give you too much of an issue. Now, what you guys want to do once you get these 2 Lifeblooms is you want to make your way just above this hammer-looking shape right here. There you will find 2 more Lifeblooms, hopefully if they're spawned in, which unfortunately they're not. But there's 2 Lifebloom spawns that are just right here, so that gives you already 6 Lifeblooms on this route. And if you get lucky and every Lifebloom is here, you can get yourself a ridiculous amount of Lifeblooms, and it's easy to do this route over again, as I'll show. Anyway, here is one more Lifejewel that you can get. It's pretty easy to get this one as well. Lifebloom location right there, and the other one is a little bit further to the left, but this is just above this rock area right here, a little bit to the right. So if you guys need these Lifeblooms and Lifejewel, this is a perfect area. There's also some hemp here, which I used to farm, but I'm not really worried about it. I'm just trying to show you guys the main things that I like to get on my route if I have the choice. So alright, coming up we have 2 Earthcrag there here, and these are, again, some great mining experience. You guys get yourself good materials, so there's literally no reason not to farm this, unless you're just solely wanting Lifeblooms. And speaking of Lifeblooms, and also there's another Earthcrag spot right there. But yeah, speaking of Lifeblooms, we got 2 more that are down here. So we'll get these real fast. This is already 10 Lifeblooms, and you probably haven't even been here for 2 minutes yet. So 10 Lifeblooms in 2 minutes, and we got ourselves some Lifebloom leaves, which are incredible because we get to make strong potions from those. And if you're farming for Lifeblooms, there's probably a good chance that you're making potions. So I would definitely recommend, if you're trying to make potions, going on this route. And if you're interested in making potions and would like to learn more, I will be making several videos soon on the best potions to be making and why it is a good idea to start making potions. Anyway, there's 2 Rivercress when you cross over this river, and the reason you want to do that is so you can get to some more of the valuable Lifeblooms that are on the other side. Also, I forgot to show where the other Lifeblooms were on the map, but it is just in this tree line right here. Earthcrag's right here, so you just kind of follow this route down like so, and then you're going to cut across a river and make your way to this area. And now there is a lot of stuff you can get. There is a Platecap spawn right here, and if you can get that, that's just some more easy common potions that you can make and sell. Now what I wanted to show is the other 2 Lifebloom spawns, which are just towards the end of this little rocky area on the map, a little bit to the left of that. So it's pretty easy to find, and just for, I guess, an area location, there's also some Platecaps down there, which I will probably run after because I'm greedy. This is not a part, those Platecaps down there are not a part of my route usually. I'm just going to be upfront with you guys. That is not usually part of my route. But if you guys see them, then obviously there is no reason not to get them if you're like me and going for potions. If not, you guys can ignore this and I'll get us to the next part. Also, we got 2 more of the Platecap locations here, so just again, some more stuff you guys can do. We got a Lifebloom spawn here, and then the other one is right there, but unfortunately there's only one here, so you know that I can't explain that, but it's unfortunate. Anyway, we've got 2 more Rivercress spots here, and here is a choice that you guys can make on the route. What I like to do is you have 2 Soulsprouts that are over here as long as these 2 Rivercress. So I like to get all of those. There's also a Seeping Stone right there that gives you oil. So I like to kind of get all of these, but I really hate running across this water, and I try to minimize how much I have to do. So I like running, like, you just hug these rocks pretty much, because it makes it where you don't have to swim. But yeah, you just pretty much make your way over here, and you can go get these 2 Soulsprouts. There's a couple more that are past this little this like area, but I don't like doing that because it's kind of a pain. Because there's if you go past or like any closer, this defender will spot you, and that makes it really hard to get. Also, you guys can probably see that I'm getting some better rewards for like anything else other than Lifeblooms. I don't know what the reason for that is, but it pisses me off. Yeah, you will start when you get your gathering up past 100. You'll start to get blues, greens, but I've been getting greens since like level 50, I think. But level 100 gathering, you start getting blues, and I'll probably make a video talking about that and why it's important to get your gathering level up. But yeah, here's the Seeping Stone, and you get oil from this as well. Depending on if there's soul sprouts, if there's no soul sprouts over there, then I'm gonna run across the river, get the oil, and there's usually a Rivercress that's right here, but it wasn't there unfortunately. Then I'll try to avoid these mobs and run a little bit over this way. But if you get them aggroed on you, it's really not a big deal. So I like to come over here now, and sometimes there'll be some Soulspire up here. That's just some extra rewards, and if it is, you get that. If not, there's also some Platecaps. So there's just a lot of stuff you can get on this route, and that's why I love it. And as you can see, the Lifeblooms have already respawned right here, so you pretty much get to go on the route all over again. Now, what I would recommend is there's going to be a lot of people sometimes, so you might not have Lifeblooms in all your locations, so it might be one of those things where you have to kind of make the route your own. And what I mean by that is I'm running up here. Sometimes if the Lifeblooms have already respawned, I'll just run straight down and just make my route. What is this guy for you? Yeah, and this will also happen. But anyway, what I was saying is that I'll sometimes just go and make the route my own and just ignore the 2 locations that are up this way. And that's a personal choice. You guys can obviously do what you need to, because sometimes there's going to be a lot of people along this route and you won't be able to get all the Lifeblooms. So you'll have to kind of adapt. But there is a lot of potential to get a lot of Lifeblooms, which is why I'm a huge fan of this route.